Toyota is in the midst of a massive EV crisis, forcing the CEO to slam the brakes on Toyota's electric vehicle production plans. This big decision sends a wake-up call to all electric vehicle makers. I constantly fear that Toyota will go back to being an ordinary company. Former CEO Toyota told dealers, car enthusiasts are saying no to expensive EVs, which is triggering a recent downturn in the EV market. However, Toyota's new CEO, Koji Sato, has just come up with recent innovations that remained under wraps until now. Quietly, as Toyota always works, they've been crafting not one, but two alternative clean fuels, causing a buzz among EV manufacturers. In the upcoming minutes, I will uncover a technology that flew under the radar and the hidden motives still pushing Toyota into the electric car world, despite having a groundbreaking alternative in their arsenal. Get ready, because this goes beyond automobiles. It's a huge innovation that has the potential to revolutionize your perception of the car world forever. Okay, let's take it step by step. Toyota, one of the leading car manufacturers, has just made the biggest decision. Even though they expect record growth this year, they are cutting the EV sales forecast by a whopping 40%. Yes, you heard me right, 40%. The big question looms. Why is the world's largest car manufacturer diverging from what many perceive as the future? It seems like Toyota has joined Ford and GM in scaling back EV plans. Ford will delay $12 billion in EV investments and extend its 600,000 EV production goal. On the other side, GM postpones Equinox EV, Silverado RST EV, and Sierra EV Denali production to protect pricing. It looks like everyone is running and trying to grab a piece of cake from Tesla, which obviously has the early move advantages that are working on their side. The enthusiasm that once surrounded EVs has vanished. Despite a general liking for the concept, consumers are hesitant to open their wallets. High prices, coupled with limited range, especially in more affordable models, have cast a shadow. The specter of range anxiety haunts potential buyers, fearing a power outage during lengthy journeys with no charging stations in sight. The numbers don't lie. Back in 2021, a substantial 86% of US buyers were considering EVs. Yet, the current scenario paints a different picture. Zoom into 2023, and the buzz around electric cars has taken a nosedive, dropping to just 67%. Why? Well, those electric vehicles are getting the side-eye due to their sky-high prices. Even Tesla, the big shot of the EV world, had to chop its prices by a whopping 30%. Ford's F-150 Lightning starts at a hefty $50,000, way more than its gas buddy, lounging comfortably under $37,000. General Motors isn't playing it cheap either, slapping a $56,000 price tag on the Chevy Blazer EV compared to the $37,000 for its non-electric cousin. And the villain causing all this drama? Those expensive batteries. Now, in response to this electric mess, Tesla hits the brakes on a massive $1 billion plant in Mexico. General Motors pauses making electric trucks, and Ford tightens its purse strings on EV investments by a jaw-dropping $12 billion. The fallout? Ford's Mustang Mach-E sees its sales drop by a heart-stopping 53% month over month. As the electric car world faces a rough patch, hybrids are having their moment. Here comes Toyota, doing some smart moves as the electric car craze goes downhill. They're not just cutting down their electric car plans by a bold 40%, they're putting more focus on hybrids. But that's not all. Get ready for a big surprise. Toyota has cracked the code on a cool technology that promises a mind-blowing 1,000-mile range, and it won't burn a hole in your pocket. Stick around for the big reveal. You won't want to miss it. According to Toyota's spokesperson, there is a large group of people in the auto industry who have deep reservations about electric vehicles becoming the only option. This group is commonly referred to as the silent majority because they are not openly expressing their doubts. The spokesperson suggests that these individuals are keeping quiet about their concerns because following the trend of supporting EVs is currently the socially accepted thing to do. Toyota questions regulations like California's that aim to phase out gasoline cars by 2035. The CEO urges a thoughtful consideration of factors like cost, charging infrastructure, and technology before pushing people towards expensive electric vehicles. Toyota's position is straightforward. They are not ignoring electric vehicles, but they are also not quickly embracing them entirely. Under Akio Toyoda's leadership, the company faced criticism for its gradual shift to EVs, especially as global demand for battery electric vehicles exceeded the company's conservative estimates. Critics pointed to Toyota's emphasis on hybrids, suggesting it resembled a permanent strategy rather than a transitional step toward EVs. Now, you might be wondering if Toyota is still in the EV game. Indeed, they are, but not for the reasons one might assume. The investors took it a step further, firing the former CEO simply because he expressed a desire to continue building combustion cars alongside electric ones. In January, Toyota, the grandson of the company's founder, relinquished his role as CEO, making way for Koji Sato. Despite this leadership change and Sato's pledge to expedite electric vehicle development with a fresh approach, shareholders remained unimpressed with the sluggish pace of transformation. Toyota has big plans for electric vehicles. They aim to sell 1.5 million EVs by 2026, and this includes introducing 10 new all-electric models. These models will cover a range of vehicle types, from SUVs and crossovers to small cars, luxury vehicles, and even commercial vehicles. Looking further ahead, by 2030, Toyota is targeting the sale of 3.5 million EVs, which would represent about 1/3 of its total global vehicle sales. However, they've pulled off something remarkable, introducing two groundbreaking technologies that could potentially reshape the automotive landscape forever. Enter the ammonia prototype engine, which is Toyota's collaboration with GAC. The automaker unveiled its unique 2.0-liter engine during its annual technology showcase. This engine is reported to generate 161 horsepower while emitting 90% less carbon compared to if it were powered by unleaded petrol. This new innovation is already being looked at as a different fuel option for trucks and ships. However, GAC is the first to consider using it in regular passenger cars. They have effectively overcome significant technical challenges, particularly in understanding how ammonia burns, making it a feasible and eco-friendly substitute for regular fuels. At the same time, Toyota's venture into hydrogen engines is a notable step forward. This technology runs almost the same as any other combustion engine, but uses hydrogen gas. By filing a patent for the water-fueled hydrogen combustion engine, Toyota aims to address the challenges related to high-temperature combustion usually linked with hydrogen, as seen in a racing vehicle. This technological progress emphasizes Toyota's strong dedication to creating high-performance vehicles fueled by alternative and sustainable energy sources. Toyota's sales of hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, especially the MEAI model, have witnessed a significant surge, indicating a growing interest in alternative fuel technologies. Despite an initially sluggish start, Toyota has reported an impressive 166% increase in global sales for its hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. This upswing reflects the company's dedication to broadening its automotive offerings beyond traditional internal combustion engines and EVs. Filling up a hydrogen car is easy and lightning fast because hydrogen is a gas, not a liquid. The Toyota Yaris GRH2 can be fully fueled in just a minute and a half, much quicker than topping off a Toyota Camry with gasoline. Hydrogen-powered engines are fantastic because they are like regular fuel engines, making them easy to repair at your local garage. No need for a special mechanic, their simple design ensures accessibility for common repairs. However, Toyota isn't bidding farewell to electric vehicles entirely. The company is gearing up to expand its battery electric offerings, with a particular focus on its luxurious Lexus brand. Toyota revealed a new Lexus concept car, and the exciting part is that it's expected to have a range of about 1,000 kilometers. They plan to make this car available by 2026 as part of Toyota's shift towards electric vehicles that rely on advanced battery technology. The company envisions selling 3.5 million battery electric vehicles by 2030, but remains committed to exploring various technologies, including hydrogen power, in the pursuit of carbon-neutral vehicles. Now, The big question arises, should Toyota make a full shift to electric? Or is diversifying into hydrogen, hybrids, and ammonia the smarter move?